is a midlife pop culture show for those of us who were born a few years ago. Let's show those millennials all the things we know. Being old makes us wise. Sometimes we even go outside. We know about life before 1999. You haven't seen nothing yet if you haven't lived life pre-internet. Listen up, this is stuff you won't want to forget. Midlife Pop Culture Show.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Midlife Pop Culture Show. I'm Mr. G. We have a super fun-filled show for you today. This is all about my recent trip to the Hudson Speedway. I took some videos, and let me tell you, Hudson Speedway, a hidden treasure. A hidden treasure. I haven't been there in probably 10 or 15 years. The last time I went there, broken wooden benches, just not very user-friendly. Went back there last Sunday evening, and new grandstands, very comfortable, super fun and entertaining, whether you're a car enthusiast or not. I suggest you bring headphones. It is pretty loud, but boy, what an evening of entertainment. It's about 2 hours long, and they keep things moving right along there too. There's no downtime, and boy, great time. So let's take a look at the first slide. We got the slide here. This is a beautiful day at the Hudson Speedway. That's where I was seated. And as you look at that beautiful. It was a beautiful evening. My friend recommended that we go. I said, why not? And I was pleasantly surprised. It was cool out. The breeze was keeping the bugs away. And this is right down in Hudson. It's just awesome night. And so let's go to the next slide, please. Okay, this evening they had the Dan Hayes Battle for the Belt. First place race was the featured race of the evening. This is a gentleman who was very heavily involved in racing, and they had a memorial race for him. And the way the Hudson Speedway, so it's an honor to talk about Dan Hayes, and the way that the Hudson Speedway works. Don Hayes. The way it works at Hudson is they have 3 preliminary races, and then they have broken down into different categories of cars, and then they have 2 feature races of 20 laps, then they have a feature race of 30 laps, and then at the very end they have the amateur race, which I will get into later. So, 603-785-0259. Call in the winner of who can guess this race that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a little bit of a prelim race, and I want you to call in. Tell me who you think is going to win this race. The winner will receive a free ticket to next week's Hudson Motor Speedway Extravaganza. That's happening next Sunday. And so let's take a look at the pre-lap race, okay? Now, before we hit that, just understand that I did take some videos of this, so this isn't live, but I'm still asking my viewers to give me a call, and you can still place unless you were there, you're not going to know who won. So let's take a look at the pre-lap race number 3.
Center. Haley Jones Service number 07 on the Milford.
69.
69. Raceway. Justin Swooping sponsor 6
Okay, so 603-785-0259. Give me a call in, and let's take a look, and let's have you guys call in now, 603-785-0259. Take a guess, see who's going to win this race. Free ticket to Hudson Speedway. We might even meet up, and we can stand out in the grandstands as well and enjoy another evening of racing. Looks like I have my first caller, long-time caller. Hello, Agnes. How are you?
Yes, this is Agnes.
Agnes from the
Hello,
community.
Agnes.
Mr. G,
Yes.
it's great to be back on the Midlife Pop Culture Show, and I'm so excited that you went to the Hudson Motor Speedway. Oh, I used to hang out there when I was younger.
All right.
The memories I had there. But Mr. G,
Yes.
I would like to guess that I think the winner of this race is going to be number 43.
43.
My favorite number and our favorite number here at the community. And I want to go 43 red because that is, as you know, Mr. G, the color of romance. And, I don't want to be too upfront with you, Mr. G.
Yes.
But I would love to win this because I understand that you are going to pay and meet this person who wins, guess the winner
Yes.
today.
Yep.
So I can't even get my thoughts together
Take it
because
easy,
I'm so
Agnes.
excited about the possibility of going to the Speedway with you next week. So I'm going to go again with 43 red. And if that Englishy lady calls up, let me tell you,
Come on.
I am very, very disappointed that you even let her on your program, knowing the trouble that she starts. So, anyways, Mr. G, look forward to it, and maybe I will be able to talk to you again when you do the finals of the amateur race, which
Right.
I'm really excited about as well. So, God bless you, Mr. J, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
Hope I win,
Agnes,
Agnes.
this is a like again we've been going back and forth. For those of you who don't watch the show regularly, Agnes and English are two callers, fabulous people, and they've been kind of butting heads lately. And this is a show about unity and fun, Agnes. I'm glad to hear that you went to the Hudson Motor Speedway when you were younger. I suggest you go back. If just anybody goes back there, great time. So 603-785-0259. Well, it appears that Englishy must be watching right now. Englishy, long-time listener. Englishy now, we do have, we are trying to keep this a friendly show, so no attacks on Agnes. Just take it easy. Thank you for calling, and would you like to put your guess in of who's going to win this race?
Hello, Mr. G. Oh, this is Englishy.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so excited to possibly win an evening with you at the Hudson Motor
Well,
Speedway
it's not
if I
gonna be
get
an
the
evening.
guess correct. Okay, Mr. G.
Yep.
I believe the winner of the race is going to be 06 Green. And the
06
reason I say
Green.
that, Mr. G, is because I know you have green eyes, and I have green eyes as well.
Oh.
So go, 06 Green. And as far as Agnes is concerned,
Come on
I heard
now.
she called in. I think we should just be friends.
Exactly.
Friends, oh, lovely friends, oh. Mr. G?
Yes.
Thank you for taking my call.
Anytime, Englishy. Anytime. Englishy, full of vigor. Thank you for placing your guess as we play Who's Gonna Win the Race at the Hudson Motor Speedway on the Midlife Pop Culture Show. We have Agnes now, 43 red, Englishy, 06 green, and it appears that we have a caller named Tom Tomulson. Welcome back to the show, Tom, and what is your guess?
Hello.
Hello, Tom.
This is Tom Tomulson. Thank you very much for taking my call.
No
As
problem.
you know,
Yep.
I am a supporter and yet critic of your program. As of late,
Yes.
I've noticed that some of your callers are not sticking to the strict guidelines set forth by this great country.
Agreed.
And you know what I mean. This is not a dating show.
Right.
This is a fun family entertainment.
Correct.
Clean, wholesome entertainment.
Yes.
I would like to play Who is going to win at the Hudson Speedway Challenge.
Great. Thanks for playing.
I believe
Yes.
the winner will be number 69 Black. There is no question that this well-made American car will beat out all the other types of automobiles in this particular race. If you're like me, I studied up on the facts and the statistics of this particular driver
Okay.
and car, and there is no doubt in my mind that I will be moving on to the finals. Again, thank you, Mr. G. Look forward to hearing back from you when it's time for the final guess.
Excellent. Tom, educated man, well-spoken man. Glad you could put your bet of number 69 black. Boy, the phones are ringing off the hook today. This is awesome. Big Willie. Hello.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Mr. G.
Yes.
This is whacked out Willie.
Hello.
And I just want to say I have got it together because of you and your show.
Oh.
Whacked out Willie isn't whacked out anymore.
Yeah.
He's all about W2 and W4, Willie.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, I got a job. I ain't no slob. I moved myself out. There ain't no doubt that Mr. G helps whacked out Willie. Now just call me Willie. Or maybe Big Willie Styles. I drive everybody wild. Mr. G,
Yes, Big Willie Styles.
I'd like to play and put in my guess.
All right. Let's hear it.
Wow. I want to go
Yes.
with 30 pink.
Wow.
30 pink, Mr. G. Wow.
Excellent guess. Good
I'm
guess.
all about it. There ain't no doubt it. This is Big Willie Styles driving all the girls wild.
Wow.
Hopefully I'll hear from him in the finals, Mr. G.
All right. Wow, Willie. Will, I'm glad you got yourself together. I'm glad you got yourself a job. You're sounding fantastic. You're sounding great. Willie, I'm very proud to hear that you come. I don't want to take any credit. I know you were down and out there for a while last year, but you've really pulled it together, and I commend you and whoever has helped you get into this excellent place that you're at. And I hope you are successful with your guest 30 Pink. Matt Farley from Moturn Media is here. Matt, how you doing?
Hello, this is Matt from Moturn Media.
Excellent.
Matt Farley.
Nice.
The Matt Farley, and I'm here to make my selection. I'm picking 37 Orange all the way, baby.
Wow. 37 Orange. Interesting guess. Wow, that was Matt Farley, Moturn Media. This guy does movies. He does TV. He took a time out to be gave him a little guess here. He does a new movie out called, what's the new movie called? Oh, but Hurt She Got Married. He has over 25,000 songs up there on Spotify, Moturn Media. Check him out. Matt, I hope it's good to hear from you, and thank you for calling in. Okay, so Agnes, 43 red. Englishy, 6 green. Willie, 30 pink. Tom Thomason, 6'9" black. And Matt, 37 orange. Our producer, Kyle, would you like to throw your hat in the ring here with a guess?
18 black.
Was there an 18 black?
I don't think there was, but I just felt like that's the winning number.
Well, maybe you don't understand the concept, Kyle, of auto racing, but you must choose a car that's in the race that might win. So we have 40, 43, 6, 6, 9, 30, and 37.
37, Patrice
30.
Bergeron.
All right, Mr. Bergeron. So you're going to jump aboard Matt Farley's guess. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going to show you a quick snippet, about 20 seconds long, of the race, the mid-race, and here we go. Here's some of it. Wow, okay, looks like 6'9" is in the lead, followed by the orange car. Listen to him squealer on that corner. Oh, it's a beautiful day at Hudson Speedway coming around that bank corner. 17. Oh, whoa. Well, right now, 6'9", Tom's guess, is in the lead. Kyle, is this exciting or what? Let's listen. Here's the end of the race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the race. Here we go. Oh, 6'9" wins.
Way back, 25, after being pushed out of the way.
Wow. See? Now, that was a condensed version, ladies and gentlemen, of the race, of course. The races each race takes maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We cut that way down short. Congratulations to Tom Tomulson. And if you want to go to the victory lane, here's our winners. We have 6'9", 06 was not even guessed. And I really cannot see who came in third from that picture. But 6'9" is our victor. Congratulations to Tom Tomulson. You know, sometimes reading up on things, investigating things, he had some, I don't know if he had inside information. I don't think this was a rigged race. But I think he was pretty knowledgeable about that car, and that 6'9" car. Boys out flying around. So let's go to the next. Let's go to the final thing, which I think was the amazing thing of the evening. If we can go to amateur lineup. Okay, so what happens at the end of the evening is if you are daring enough to bring your car, you sign all sorts of waivers, obviously. You bring your car. You line up there. There was about 8 cars, and you get 1 lap around. If you win, you go back onto in the back of the line. If you lose, you go to pit row. And we have right there, we got a Camaro. We have a Rust Bucket Toyota. We had it looks like a SUV or what kind of car do you think that is in the back there, Kyle?
Looks like a GMC Envoy.
Yeah, an Envoy, boy.
It looks like a Cadillac, the white vehicle. I'm not sure what that one is.
I don't know, but boy, that was probably the most high-priced vehicle. Was that that black truck, that black GMC SUV? So, what are we gonna do now? Is let's go to we have the spectators race now. We are going to ask Tom Thomason to call back in and give me your guess for this race. Tom Thomason, are you there?
Thank you, Mr. G.
You're welcome, Tom. Thanks for calling
It is
back.
no big surprise to
Can we go back
Tom
into the
Tomlinson that he was correct in the last race in the guess.
Yes.
But I don't want to pat myself on the back too much, Mr. G, because I am now all full of vigor. And now, after researching and noticing the wishbone solid suspension on the Camaro, there is no question with its wide body, an extra souped up engine,
Yes.
it will have no problem beating out. There looks like a duct tape up old, excuse my French, crappy Toyota product.
Yes.
Mr. G,
Yes.
this is Tom Tomlinson, hoping or not hoping, knowing due to proper research that I will be seeing you at the Hudson Motor Speedway next week.
Yes.
And it will be truly your honor and my honor to sit with you and enjoy the races.
All right.
This is Tom Tomlinson.
Yes, Tom.
Signing off.
Tom, you are a great man. Congratulations to make it to the finals. Englishy also made it to the finals on 06 Green. Englishy, your guess, please.
Oh, Mr. G!
Yes.
I, Englishy, cannot believe for a second that I am now going to guess for the winner of the amateur race, Mr. G. Englishy would just like to say that she once had a beautiful Toyota vehicle. Ooh, Mr. G.
Yes.
If we only had that vehicle now, perhaps I could give you a ride to the Hudson Motor Speedway
I appreciate
when
the
I
offer,
get
but-
the award for the correct guess. Oh!
Yes.
So, Mr. G,
Yes.
I would like to say that I think the winner are going to be that lovely duct tape car. That Toyota will no doubt beat that terrible looking Camaro. Oh, Mr. G.
Yes,
I cannot wait to hear back from you when we can get together. Oh, professionally, of course, Mr. G.
Thank you. Thank
I am
you.
a special lady, as you know.
Yes, you certainly are.
I look very forward to seeing you soon and hearing back if that wonderful, wonderful Toyota would just win this one lap race around the beautiful Hudson Speedway.
Yes. Wow. Okay, Kyle, your guess. What are you thinking? The duct tape Toyota or the Camaro is going to win this one lap race?
I'm going with the Toyota. I just feel like it's
interesting.
Duct tape's a strong thing, and compared to this 1982 Camaro.
Wow. Okay. Whoa. The tension is rising here. Let's take a look at the race. Here we go. Amateur race. And there they go.
Joe Britt, your farm and Sanso on a Blues.
It's a one-lap race. There they go. Oh, he's boxed him out, the Camaro, coming up with a high bank. Oh my, hang, wow. Woo, oh my gosh. All right, hey, let's take a look at that again. Oh, wow, what a race. If you didn't see it, it kind of goes fast. It looks like, I don't know if the Camaro lost a little footing or it was actually pushed by the Toyota and then it lost footing. Can you freeze this in a second, Kyle? Is that possible? Here we go. I want to freeze. I'll say stop. Stop. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, now, nice. Okay, so the question I have for you, Kyle, do you think this was caused by a tap right there? Or did he lose footing? And beautiful graphics, by the way. Was he hit in the corner by the Toyota, the Camaro? Or did the Camaro lose its footing and start sliding, and then the Toyota had no way of knowing?
The Toyota started early, first off. So they should have been disqualified here. But you can clearly see right here that it taps the rear fender on the passenger side, which causes it to slide up the track.
Okay.
And lose its footing.
Look at that
and hit the wall, allowing the other car to win.
You know, I've looked at this a lot, Kyle, and it seems to me at first, when I look at it, it seems like he starts sliding before he gets hit. See, right? So you're saying he gets hit right there?
Interesting.
Yeah. See, it looks to me, well, it could go either way. So regardless, that's beautiful back and forth work. Can we enlarge that at all?
That's all we got.
So what do you think? Let's go right back to the moment of impact. Right there, I see him sliding. Are they touching right there?
He definitely knocked the wind out of, because right there they're drafting.
Yes.
And he comes out of the draft.
Yes.
And causes the wind to hit the car differently.
Oh, boy. So there's a lot of variables right there. Let me tell you, they're going to just run the rest of it. Let me tell you. That corner took a lot of a big beating that night. That corner caused a lot of hits and a lot of runs because they're so close. Wow. That's just a piece of the excitement at the Hudson International Motor Speedway, right in lovely Hudson, New Hampshire. And I'm just reliving that, and that's just the excitement there was just fantastic. I really encourage all you guys to go in, and I want to congratulate who did win that. Englishy. Is that correct?
Oh, Mr. G, I knew it. I won the Midlife Pop Culture show. Oh, you've got to give it to that Toyota, Mr. G.
You really do.
It may have been held on by duct tape. Mm-hmm. Oh, but goodness gracious, did it really beat that Camaro? Oh, I've got to get myself together, Mr. G.
Take a breath.
Oh, Mr. G.
Yes.
This means that I am going to meet you at the Hudson Motor Speedway and you will buy me a ticket.
Yes,
Is that not true, Mr. G?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Mr. G.
Yes, congratulations.
This is truly one of the greatest moments of my midlife life, Mr. G. Oh, I look so forward to seeing you. I will give all the information to that gentleman I spoke to. Oh, Mr. G.
Yes.
Mr. G.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I would just like to thank the Hudson Motor Speedway for having this races to be able to Mr. G show it on his show.
Okay,
and then Englishy, wins finally.
Okay.
Mr. G.
Yes. Oh, wow. Englishy, excitement personified. She is excited. Englishy, I will be bringing my grandkid and my wife with me. So this is going to be just a beautiful evening. Maybe we'll do some reporting. We'll get you on screen, and maybe you can commentate on some of the races. Just say hello to all your fans. It looks like Agnes has called back. Now, Agnes, before I take this call, we got to wrap the show up. Please remember that I think you're a fantastic fan of the show. So let's just try to keep this at a nice, happy place. Agnes, your comments, please.
Mr. G.
Yes.
I would like to file a complaint about Englishy winning this contest. I will go above your head, Mr. G, and talk to your superiors.
Hey. There's no reason for that. Come on now. Come on. Take it easy.
Yes, Mr. G. I understand that it's all in good fun.
Yes.
But I am a lifelong listener to the Mid Pop Culture Show.
I know.
Myself, Agnes, and the community.
Yes. I understand that, Agnes.
I understand, Mr. G.
Okay, just take it.
Okay.
All right, just take it easy.
Thank you for saying that, Mr. G.
Yeah.
That really makes me feel better.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I understand.
Well,
having mindful thoughts and being positive is the way to go through life.
Yes, it is.
You got that right, Mr. G.
Yep.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Thank you, Agnes, for your comments, keeping it civil. Agnes, you know what? If you show up, stay on the line, Agnes, and you can talk to this great producer, Kyle. In English, you call Kyle. That's at the line that you called up at 603-785-0259. He'll take down both your information, and I'm feeling really good today about this show, and I'm going to invite both of you to the Hudson Motor Speedway next week. This is Mr. G for a fast-moving, fun, and exciting midlife pop culture show. Take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. Have mindful thoughts. See things. Try to live in the present. It's leave that stuff, but you have no control over alone, and stuff that may have happened to you in the past, good and bad. Just relax. Go to the Hudson Speedway, because let me tell you, when you come out of there, you are going to feel energized and excited. I'm still carrying some of that energy with me. So on behalf of Manchester Public Television, my producer Kyle, my lovely wife, and my beautiful family, we'll see you next time on another fun-filled, exciting midlife pop culture show. We'll take it easy. Thanks for watching.
Is a midlife pop culture show for those of us who were born a few years ago. Let's show those millennials all the things we know. Being old makes us wise. Sometimes we even go outside. We know about life before 1999. You haven't seen nothing yet if you haven't lived life pre-internet. Listen up, this is stuff you won't want to forget. Midlife Pop Culture Show.